Okay, so we are on example 2, finding the area of a sector. Okay, find the area of a sector with an angle at the center of 55 degrees and radius 2 centimeters. Write your answer correct to one decimal place. Now, we have got formulas for these. You guys should have seen them. Let's just see if we can scroll back to them. There's the formulas. I've given them on your sheet. So we're doing the area of a sector. So I've got this one here. A equals theta over 360 times pi r squared. So let's go back to the page we were on. Wrong one. There it is. Let's have a look. Okay. So this formula, area equals theta over 360 times pi r squared. So if you did the area of a full circle, it's just area equals pi r squared. And if you were doing a quarter of that circle, you would have a quarter times pi r squared. If you were doing a half of it, you do half of pi r squared. They're fairly straightforward. All we're doing is we're turning the size of the sector, so however much of the circle that we want, into a fraction. So how many degrees out of 360 degrees have we got? So this one here, quarter, would be 90 out of 360, and a half would be 180 over 360. But it's still exactly the same formula. All we're doing is adding what part of the circle do we want. So let's have a look. In this particular case, we have an angle of 55 degrees and a radius of 2 centimeters. So there's my diagram. So my area equals, I'll write down what I know. So theta equals 55 degrees and r equals 2 centimeters. So I've got 55 over 360 pi times 2 squared. So if I'm going to chuck that into a calculator, and yes, I have remembered to bring the calculator up this time, I am literally going to put in what I've got written down. So 55 over 360, that's the size of the angle. I'm going to put shift pi, then I'm going to open a bracket, and I'm going to put 2, I'm going to close the bracket, and I'm going to square that. Now I've written down exactly what we have on our sheet. I haven't had to put in multiplication symbols or anything like that because it knows that in between the 55 over 360, there's a multiplication before pi, there's a multiplication before the brackets. So there you go. We get 1.919862177 dot 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 because it's a calculator. But we want to have this to one decimal place. So that will be approximately equal to 1.9 centimeters squared. And remember, it is squared centimeters because we're doing an area. So areas are 2 dimensions, which means our power is 2 because it's squared. Final answer, the area of the shape is 1.9 square centimeters. And we're done.